Yes. And welcome back to Jeff Matiang'i live at Citizen Television here with Inspector General of Police Joseph Boinnet. By the way, he says feel free to call him anytime. His number, 999. The question we've been asking all evening, do you believe police are ready for the August 8th election? 56% of you say yes. 44% of you say no. That's a bit of reassurance there, IG.
Sure.
Before the break, you were telling me a story. Go on. The Buffalo.
Where I was telling you a story, folks where I come from, where I was born and grew up, have a little story that the man who was at one time being gored by a buffalo. So next time he sees even a little bull, a little black bull, they will imagine, oh, here comes again the buffalo. So I suspect a lot of those doomsday scenarios being drawn and the fears, people stocking up and taking holidays, is probably informed by our bad manners in 2007, 2008.
Did we learn lessons from that? Did we all learn lessons from that?
I believe we did.
Yeah.
And we are, I have not met a single soul who wishes us to go that route again.
And you are not losing any sleep?
We in the police will not allow ourselves to go that route again. And that's why we got ourselves prepared 1 year in advance.
That's your guarantee? All right, Monica,
yes.
Let's go look at some tweets and some what do we have over here? Questions, comments for the IG. John Otinga, you say yes, they are extremely too ready, but what war are they preparing for? Why all these machineries? You see those APCs, those intimidating vehicles.
No, those vehicles, as I said, can only intimidate someone with not very good intentions. But if you are a law-abiding person like you, Jeff, you need not worry.
I'm okay.
Go vote and go home.
Go vote and go home. Okay. Paul Muriuki, you say, Boinnet, how will you guarantee security of the election officials on the insecurity-prone areas?
We have done all that is necessary to ensure that not only the elections officials are safe, but the voters, the elections agents, and the candidates themselves. We have put in place all the necessary measures.
Yeah?
Yes.
They're all going to be safe?
I've said we have put in all the necessary measures that need to be done.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Simona Jane, yeah. I don't think the police are ready for the election because they need to start in social media where tribalism is trending. Peace, Kenyans. Remember what we talked about?
Sure.
The hate meter rising. People are worried.
And you're going to be seeing many more of those hatmongers appear in court because it's no longer business as usual.
Good. Can't wait. Maurice Mwenda, what has the security forces done to ensure Lamu residents will be safe on voting day?
Just as we have done in other areas, we have also taken the necessary measures for Lamu County. Obviously cognizant of the presence of some of those elements deep in the forests. So we are taking offensive action to square them off and protecting our civilian communities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. David Mwaura, you say no, police are demoralized by their bosses. Others are given allowances while others denied. APs in particular are being looked down upon.
That's not true. The National Police Service treats all its officers equally, whether from DCI, from APS, or from KPS. I know that there was a little mistake that was done in the payment of certain allowances, which you have corrected.
It's all been sorted?
Sorted out.
What about a salary increase? Because I talk to a lot of your police officers, and I love them. You know, they stop me in traffic, and you know, they let me go and stuff. You know, they're great people. I love them all. But the one thing, they knew I was coming to interview you today, and they said, Jeff Mwambie, when is the increase coming? When are they going to increase our salaries?
We all know that SRC has been engaged in this exercise, and they are yet to bring the exercise to a conclusion. And I know that they're engaging with Treasury and the National Police Service Commission, and we look forward to something good coming out very, very soon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You promise?
Let me wait for what the SRC...
So if I run into them tomorrow, what do I tell them?
Tell them something good is coming.
Something good is coming. Esco Black, you say, what criteria are you using to map out certain places as so-called hot spots? Aren't you the ones creating tensions?
I said we have not classified certain places as hotspots for any negative reasons. All we have done is to take a very keen look at our country, understand the security dynamics, and prepare accordingly in the event of anything that needs quick response happens.
And you'll be able to deploy wherever you need to be?
Exactly.
Easily and fast?
Exactly.
Yeah? Okay.
Because if you don't mind, if I can also add something small, is the overriding consideration being law and order. That's what we want.
Law and order.
That's what the Kenyan people deserve.
And you're going to guarantee it?
We are going to do all we can to provide law and order.
Yeah. Okay, couple of text messages. All right, thank you very much. Tom, police are a demotivated lot. Ask IG what he is doing to boost their morale. Police were going to get pay hike this month. Is it still there?
I have answered that question.
Something good is coming.
It's coming.
You hear that, Tom? Spread the word. Joash, I know the main problem in Kenya are the politicians. Ask Boinnet if he is ready to arrest the big fish who are spreading hate speech. Good question there, Joash.
I can tell you one thing.
Go on.
I'm sure you recall the Pangani 6.
Pangani 6.
Ever since we put those guys in and put them to court, now they were out of our way. We were not in control of what happened in court. They have been very, very careful. The political class has been very, very careful. The bad ones are the ordinary citizens, not politicians. Those ones are very circumspect.
So you arrested them, you put them in jail for a couple of nights, and then after that they...
No, we didn't put them in jail. We arrested them for those offenses.
Yes.
Took them to court, and we were processed in court.
And since then they all fell in line?
A lot of politicians have learned quite a number of lessons from that episode. And they are very, very careful what they say in public.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
You need to get the bloggers, you know those bloggers, you need to do the same thing.
Quite a number of bloggers have also been our clients.
Your clients
Yes.
are like that. Okay. Speaking of clients, the presidential candidates, there are 8 of them right now. Are they all getting police protection? Are they all?
Yes, they are.
They are?
All of them.
Come on.
That's the law.
Why?
That's the
How?
law. That's the law.
So how many officers do you assign each?
You see, when the law says when they have been declared as presidential candidates by IBC.
Yes, cleared, yes.
When they're cleared,
yeah.
then we need to give them security. So it's what we do henceforth is to assess the respective security needs of every candidate. So they don't all get similar number of officers.
Okay.
Some have more than others.
Why?
Because of the security, because of the security assessment that we do.
So let's say Abdu Badida with 3 wives. How many officers does he get?
We give him the officers that we, based on assessed need. And I'm not at liberty to give you the numbers.
What the idea? Okay, Ekuru Aukot.
He has officers assigned to him.
He does. 24 hours, 24/7.
24/7. That's what the law demands.
Does he get a chase car?
Well, I'm not going to discuss those kind of arrangements
IG,
here.
it's just a simple question.
Sounds simple, but it's a serious matter. And I will not discuss security arrangement for a presidential candidate on national TV. It wouldn't be right at all.
But they do have security.
They do.
Up until election day and beyond, or?
Based on the assessed need.
Meaning what?
They know. They've been briefed, yes.
What? IG, what does that mean? Help me.
It makes sense to them. Not everybody who needs not know.
So 7 p.m. on August the 8th, the officers will be recalled?
Not necessarily. Because they're still presidential candidates.
Right.
On the 7th.
Do their running mates get security as well?
Yes, they do.
Oh my goodness. What? And their wives and children?
No, the candidates only, not the wives and children.
Okay. My goodness. So
that's what the law says.
Yeah.
I think I should
you have to
insist on that one. Because we have charged the responsibility of enforcing the law.
Yeah. 33 years later, because you joined this force 33 years ago. Any regrets?
None whatsoever.
Really?
It has been a pleasant journey. Why should I regret serving the Republic, serving the people of this country?
What's been the best part?
It is, for me, the best career I could choose.
Yeah.
And the highest calling anybody can have, serving your people.
What's been the best part?
I wouldn't say any one of the various assignments I've been given have been the best. All of them have been equally good.
What's been the worst part?
None. All of them have been equally good.
Jesus.
Whether riding a bicycle in Nyandarua or in some other part of the world, or being an OCS in Kipipiri, sometimes about 30 years ago, or IG, all equally good.
Or serving in Harare or Rome or all those places you were stationed, right? Don't worry, I read your history, don't worry. Ahmed from Isili is asking about something known as Operation Usalama Watch, which really clamped down on Isili big time. He's wondering, when will the IPOA recommendations on the Usalama Watch in Isili be implemented? IG?
Which recommendations were those?
IPOA, you know, well, after you all did what you did in Isili, there were some recommendations.
If you can give me specifics, because there are quite a number of them.
Should he call you on?
Which we have complied with as demanded by the law.
You have?
Yes. If he has any that he thinks we haven't,
yeah,
I'll be free to
yeah,
answer.
he felt very aggrieved by Usalama Watch, you know, as did many residents of Isili. They thought it was quite unfair.
There was a reason it had to be done, and it had to be brought to a close.
And that's it?
That's it.
Ahmed, over to you. Should we read a couple more tweets, Monica? Yep. Okay. We have some more tweets. Eric Omondi. We can't say that they are not ready yet. Everybody has the best experience on what happened 2007, 2008. Police officers are very ready. Okay. Jamlek Iwanyi, you say, yes, the police have always been ready and professional. Kenyans just like creating issues out of nothing. Okay. IG, is it true? Do we make mountains out of molehills?
There's one other thing that I think is important for me to emphasize at this stage. You see, in 2007, we are operating under a completely different constitutional dispensation. In 2007. 2010, we got a new constitution that grants Kenyans a broad range of civil liberties and other rights.
Yeah.
Later on, we created the National Police Service. So this is the National Police Service, not the Kenya Police Force or the Administration Police Force of old. Number two, you see, we are also cognizant that we are operating under a very rapidly globalizing world. And any constable, or any police officer for that matter, is conscious of the kind of operating environment that we work in now. We are not in 2007, we are in 2017. A lot of changes have occurred, but a lot of memories still linger.
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of memories
and that's why I'm quite confident we are up to task.
You're up to the task?
Up to the task.
You guarantee 45 million Kenyans today that you are up to the task?
We are up to the task. And we will do our job to the very best of our ability. and serve the Kenyan people as is required by the law.
Have you been practicing what we call worst case scenarios? Have you been doing that in the lead up to the elections?
Which case?
Worst case, if something really crazy really breaks out, are you?
That is expected of a responsible security agency. You operate on because tomorrow is still in the dark.
Sure.
You don't know what may happen.
Yeah.
So you work on a variety of scenarios.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of them could be a possibility of a terrorist attack before the elections. Are you all ready for that? Are you prepared? Are you?
Let's not talk about that one.
Because it's a possibility, right?
Well, I'm not saying that we ignore that it can't happen. It may, and we have also been working on the possibility of something like that happened. As I told you, we were in Embakasi with other national security agencies, preparing on a variety of scenarios, and that is to safeguard this republic, to safeguard Kenyan people and their property in accordance with the law.
All right. IG, we've got about 2 minutes left before the end of the show. There's your camera. I think the camera is, which one? That one? Yeah, there's your camera over there. You're talking to 45 million people. What do you tell them? 19 days, 19 nights to go before the elections. Go on.
We are almost concluding the formal campaign period. On the 8th, we go to the various polling stations. So it is our desire that we go to the polls, exercise our democratic rights, wait for the announcement to be made. Some will win, some will lose. Let's celebrate with those who will win, commiserate with those who will lose, and keep the peace. If anybody is unhappy with any outcome, let's follow the law to seek amends. On our part as a National Police Service, we are ready and set to do our job as is required by the law. I think that's as much I can say at this point in time, Jeff.
Well done, well done. IG, real quick, how well did you know the late General Nkaiseri?
He was a great man. A great man. I actually got to know him personally on the day I was appointed by His Excellency the President. So he came and he said, Ero, wewe ndio umepewa hii kazi ngumu? I said, yes, sir. I said, pass. He said, yes. Kaa chonjo, tutafanya kazi. And we spoke after I got into office each and every day without fail, unless I was traveling abroad. Every morning and every evening.
You would speak?
We would speak.
And catch up and
catch up on matters of national security.
How big a hole does he leave behind exactly a month to the election?
Well, we must, sad as losing him was, and going by the arrangements that we have put in place, I'm quite confident that the new CS will be able to, as very quickly fit in issues, and there's really no cause for alarm. And we owe it to his memory and his legacy to have a peaceful election. That will be a great honor to General Nkaiseri.
He was a good man.
Because he, as you recall, Jeff, he always spoke of his desire to see peace prevail in our country before, during, and after the elections.
That's right.
And that's our determination.
Yeah, it's a big loss. Well, I hope we can do what he would have wished us to do, have a peaceful election, like you said.
Yes.
IG, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good luck with your elections.
Thank you.
Good luck with your security. And please do keep us safe. And that number you gave us, 999, we'll try it out and see if it works. Eh?
It works.
Huh?
It works.
Really?
It works. So I would like you to wake up early in the morning on the 8th.
Yes.
Vote, go home, wait for the results, celebrate if your preferred candidate wins.
Yeah.
And commiserate with folks if your preferred candidate does not win.
And like Tupac said, life goes on.
And life goes on.
There's a quick question someone asked. They said there's some officers going around pubs within. Please ask why his officers go around rounding pub goers within the legal hours. Others heading home, avoiding the swoop as early as 10 p.m. are picked up on their way home. This is along Gong Road and Yaya areas. It's just people being picked up on, from pubs. Maybe
no, officers don't pick up people from pubs for no reason. There must be a reason why people are being picked up.
Yeah?
There must be a reason.
You think they're drinking too much?
No, it's not about drinking. It's about the possibility of someone having committed an offense. Not about drinking, because if it was about drinking, it would have stopped people from drinking.
No,
Or outlawed it.
IG. Poll results. Do you believe police are ready for the August 8th election? 57% say yes, 43% say no. Well done, IG.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank
All
you
the
very
best.
much.
That's Inspector General of Police Joseph Boinnet, 33 years in the service. This man knows what he's talking about. And yes, he says his 110,000 or so troops, forces, personnel, men, women, are ready for the election on August 8th, 19 days from now. So you can rest assured we will be safe. Thanks so much for watching. You know, if it's Wednesday, it's all about JKL. Those three letters on the keyboard that follow each other, JKL. Thanks so much for watching. Keep it tuned right here on Citizen Television for the latest news and updates. Thanks so much for watching. Good night. Good luck. God bless Kenya and Utumishi kwa wote.